Hi guys, I wanted to do a very quick update, probably less than 2 minutes video, just in reference to the timing on possibly July 27th or August the 3rd. I said 3 a.m. Eastern time, but having looked at it again and thinking about it a bit more, I'm thinking that it's an hour forward, so 2 a.m. That's obviously been referenced before. J.K. Buggout talked about the chimes that you hear when the scene is moving outside the classroom and we're seeing all the devastation outside. We hear two chimes, and I just want to back that up with a bit more um, interpretation from the LC scene here. This, I mentioned, could reference 3 o'clock, but if you actually look at the way it's drawn slightly off skew, so if you actually follow it at a 90-degree angle, the 3 o'clock would actually come out about here. So that makes this 2 o'clock. The other reference, actually in the same scene, if we're talking about the East Coast and the UK on the 27th, then it makes more sense that it's 2 o'clock on the East Coast and 7 a.m. on or in the UK or GMT time. Obviously, the UK is 5 hours ahead of the East Coast, so 7 a.m. UK, 2 a.m. East Coast. As well as the other message being possibly 17 foot underwater. Obviously not the whole UK, most likely the coasts, which I'll be looking out for on the morning of 27th of July. The other reference to 2 a.m. is the Statue of Liberty here. Obviously it looks like 3 a.m. when you look at it like that, but again it's off skew because they've given you this little circle of iceberg here to let you know this is the center of what would be the clock. So if you actually do the 90-degree right angle there, 3 o'clock actually comes out here. So again, that's 2 o'clock there. And you can see it as well on the clock tower, but it's a little harder to see because they don't make it as obvious. But some of you, if you've got high definition screens, you may be able to see just a very small indentation right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. You might think it's just a little spot on your screen, but it's not. It's a slight indentation on what is the clock there, which again is signaling 2 a.m. And I believe that's East Coast time. So just wanted to show you those quick updates. The dates remain the same, July 27th, August the 3rd, but the time reference is an hour forward from 3 a.m. to 2 a.m. That's 7 a.m. GMT time. That would be 11 p.m. Pacific time, which makes sense in reference to the Kilauea volcano and that possibly being erupted, as that would be the 2nd of August, which translates on the lunar calendar to the 21st day in the 8th month, which again is the date that Hawaii received statehood, the 21st of August, and the reference to the one star floating away. I have two thoughts on that. Hawaii, California, but because Hawaii was the last state to be added, and currently has Kilauea there, RIMPAC exercise, that's the last day of it as well, 2nd of August. I'm not sure if they're still going to be around at 11 p.m, but it still is the same date that the RIMPAC exercise ends, so time-wise it makes sense. So just one more time, 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. GMT. You guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless you.